to see what role we might play in that. And it's interesting, I'll not mention the company, but even in one company that we were talking to during the course of that conversation, we touched on a subject that they hadn't been aware of our expertise in it, and discussions have started up on the potential for us being a base for that company's work in that particular area. So it's important that you have the network, that you build up the contacts, that you have friends in those businesses, and they have an access at the highest possible level, so that if there are issues that they need to have addressed, they know where to go to get it done.
Sidney Anderson. Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and can I thank the First Minister for his responses so far, and can I continue on the theme of trying to attract as many jobs to Northern Ireland as we possibly can. But can I ask the First Minister, to what extent does he feel that the New York trip and visit will have and will impact and help in next month's investment conference in Belfast in the promotion of Northern Ireland as a good place to invest and to grow business?
Well, we got commitments, Mr. Speaker, from certain people who will be coming, if you like, to give a testimony during the course of the investment conference, because we found it hugely successful on previous occasions. Not to be making the argument ourselves, but it is far more appealing to a potential investor to hear what those who have already invested have found. And when you have companies, for instance, I think a good example is Allstate, who started with a small number, have built it up now to over several thousand in Northern Ireland, who have reinvested over half a dozen times. So if you have 70% of the companies that invest in Northern Ireland reinvesting in Northern Ireland, I think that gives a very clear indicator to people that this is a place to come to, that there is a good message here, that we have a competitive regime in terms of